If I were in charge of YouTube for a month, I would bring back sub boxes so that the channels you are subscribed to, all of their new uploaded videos is the first thing you see when you go to youtube.com. You don't have to go through any of that crap in the sidebar to figure stuff out. It's just there, and there's no stupid YouTube algorithm to tell you what to watch. You choose which channels you want to hear from, so vote for me for YouTube president! If I hadn't used YouTube to like put up the voiceover stuff, I don't know how focused I would be on voiceover right now, because YouTube is really what got me like the momentum to really like believe that voiceover is something that people think I'm good at and that I can succeed at. So I've really been working on it a lot more since the success of YouTube. So I feel like if it hadn't been for YouTube, I'd probably be focusing more right now on screen acting than I am. Right now my mind is very set in voice acting, but I'm still doing on-camera work. It's just like, I don't know. If it wasn't for YouTube, I'd probably be doing much more camera work than voiceover, whereas right now it's probably more like this. If that makes sense. My main ambition when I was a kid was to get really good grades and just like generally succeed and go places in life, go in whatever direction I wanted to do that would make me happy. I knew in 4th grade that I wanted to be an actor, but I didn't think that I could actually make it, so I was like, I'm gonna find something that I like. And I did. It's acting. My desire to try out more voice acting is what inspired me to start my channel. I wanted some place to just upload voices that I could do to show the world so that maybe some people would want to work with me. I've never ever not once felt like giving up on the Brizzy Voices channel. I did have like 2 or 3 previous YouTubes that I worked on very often on, so those I kind of gave up on, but like I would never give up on YouTube in general. It's just way too much fun and the community is so beautiful, and I just even if you do feel like it's really tough sometimes, like it's just worth it to keep up with it. A typical day for me is either going to school, playing Quidditch, yeah, I actually play Quidditch, hanging out with friends, and then one or more of those things is mixed in with like keeping track of social media and like what everyone on interwebs is saying to me, and so I'm very much like on the internet all the time, and then also, sometime during the week I try to throw together something for the YouTubes, whether it's for my second channel, Brizzy Vlogs, or for my main channel, Brizzy Voices. I just need to get something done. And most weeks some sort of acting project is thrown in there somewhere, whether it's a voice acting thing or like an on-camera thing. There's usually something. Which profession would I never want to do? Well, I don't think I could ever be in the military. Like, ever. I respect our soldiers so much more for that, because I just know I could never do that. And it amazes me that people can, and that they love it, and I'm really appreciative of having them there, because I can't imagine. I could never do that. I just couldn't. I could also just never have a typical office job. Like I can't do that either. What's next for me? More YouTube, hopefully. A lot more voiceover work. I'm getting much more professional equipment so I can do much more professional work. I graduate this December from New York University, so after I graduate the plan is to move to LA where all the good television animation work is, so hopefully you'll hear my voice on Nickelodeon or Cartoon Network someday soon. That's the goal. Yeah, absolutely YouTube has changed my life. I would not be nearly as confident in myself right now as an actor or as a person if it weren't for YouTube, and I would be absolutely terrified to graduate this December, but I'm not because of YouTube. I feel like I can do it. I feel like I can make it work because I have such a beautiful support system there for me on the internet, and I've made so many more connections thanks to YouTube that I just feel like I'm ready to take on the world, whereas if it weren't for YouTube, I don't know how I would be feeling right now, so I love you, YouTube. Thanks so much, Quincy. It was lovely talking to you.